Hi, welcome to Feminism on Trial. I'm going to make a statement that a lot of people are not going to agree with for several reasons. One reason, because they've been trained not to think this way, and another reason is because they've done it and they don't want to think that they actually harmed people as much as they did when they did it. So, here we go. Divorce is trauma for the children. Divorce is absolutely trauma for the children. Stop with this, children are resilient bullcrap. Stop with this, oh, they adapt, they understand. No, I mean, they adapt, but they're adapting to the trauma, okay? Also, stop saying, and this is the one that the women love to say, they're so much better off if mommy and daddy are happy when they're apart than if we stay together and we keep fighting. As if those are the only options. Sweetheart, you also have the option to stay together and stop fighting. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think you should change your behavior, that you should be more patient, that you should show more grace? Do whatever you have to do to stay in the marriage. And don't come to me with all this, he's abusive, baloney. The actual cases of real abuse, of a man coming and like beating his wife, it's just so minute. Women cry abuse right and left to justify their poor decisions. They want to cry abuse so they can say, see, I didn't do anything wrong by filing for divorce. I'm not the bad guy. He's the bad guy. If the woman can make the man out to be the bad guy, she's the innocent victim and she did the right thing and she's the hero and she rescued the children. No, you didn't. You did not do that. You traumatized your children. When you get divorced, here's one of the things your children learn. They learn. Love is not unconditional. Love does not last forever. You cannot trust the love from your parents. Why you say? Why would they think all that? Because here's what the parents say. Even though mommy and daddy don't love each other anymore, we still love you. We both love you, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you can stop loving him, the child's like, even if they don't think it consciously, they're like, well, if that bond can be broken, then nothing is sacred, nothing is for sure. And all of their safety and all of their trust is just gone. And that's without the alienation discussion. You have a responsibility, women, to choose wisely. Okay? Choose wisely. And there are a lot more good guys out there than there are women. So guys, I'd tell you to choose wisely, but choosing wisely probably means none of the above. It probably means don't get married. Because even if she acts a certain way, how can you know? You don't know her past. It's such a risk for you guys to get married and have children. And that's the other thing, don't risk having children, which you know what that means. Abstain. It's dangerous out there. These women will get pregnant and take your children and take your money and all the rest of it. And you think you're so smart and you're pumping and dumping, you are at risk too. So, you have to choose wisely. And if you do think you've chosen well and you've done all your due diligence and you've vetted the person, great. Now, stay married. Marriage cannot exist if divorce is an option. It just isn't. It just isn't. And I'm not going to talk about the exceptions to the rule, the tiny little exceptions to the rule, abuse this, abuse that. see my other video, how every guy is called a narcissistic abuser after the woman, you know, disposes of him. Shocking how they're all that way. They're not. And these women, you guys are, you know, the women aren't going to stop. You know, who's more likely to correct their behavior? I mean, I think we know. We definitely know. If you watch my channel, you know. But stop traumatizing the children. Divorce is trauma. If you say, well, the marriage was trauma, well, fix your marriage. Do you know that? Do you know you can forgive? Do you know you can fix your own attitude? Did you know that? And if you didn't know that, why'd you get married? You had no business. You have no idea what it even means. And if you aren't going to stay with that person regardless, it would have to be something atrocious, some far outlier of a situation that you probably would have seen red flags for anyway. Like, oh, he's an international drug dealer. Oh, you didn't see those red flags, sweetie? Okay. This is not the case. These women are just making excuses and filing for divorce and making up baloney reasons. All trying to justify it and saying it's actually better for the children. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Stay together. Stay together. For once in your life, take accountability. I'm saying this to no woman who's listening, because they're not, especially by now. And if they are, they're just going to make a hate comment. So, oh well. Gotta say it anyway. Take care, you guys. Stay safe out there.